This is Ryan Hoy, Making Massager, and right now I got Debbie Roberts. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Yep. So, how did you get involved in the massage field? Can you give us just a little overview of that?
Oh, wow.
Yep.
That really goes back.
Yep.
My grandmother got me involved when I was 8 years old, and
Okay.
I started massaging her hands. And really from there I went to work in a nursing home, and I was doing back massages, started when I was 13. And it was just a natural transition. But first I went to make automobile parts in a factory, and then from there decided I really wanted to focus on exercise. And once I focused on exercise, people kept coming in with injuries, and at that time we weren't even a licensed state in Florida, and people would come in and give me $5, $10, whatever, and they'd say, "We hear you can fix me." And they kept walking into my shop, and then all of a sudden, in the 80s, because I've been licensed since 1988, a licensing came through, and I said, "You know what, Mom, I got to do this. This is what I was meant to do," and I've been doing it ever since. I've had it as a full-time career. I still work full-time. That way, when I get a chance to present, it's real cases. I'm doing it every single day. I do at least half of my days training and half of my days massage, which is really nice, and I can combine the two.
Yeah. So you're also taught a few workshops here too, right? Classes.
You know what? I was really excited about this year. I was excited because they said it was big. Believe, invest, and grow. And if there's one thing that I truly believe in, it's massage therapy. Because I've seen it work from little kids to strokes to Major League Baseball players. Invest. I am a C.E.U. junkie. And I love getting C.E.Us, and I just think we can't invest enough. If we invest 3% of our income, we have a guaranteed future. And then the grow part, it's just a natural. The more tools we get, which is what I teach, assessment, the more tools we get, the more we can grow with our practice. I get referrals. Before I left, just to prepare for this conference, I turned down, no joke, no lie, 2 people a day that wanted to get in to see me at my practice. And it is only because I changed my practice to assessing and not guessing what I was doing. That was truly what happened. And people come in and for that assessment.
And why is assessment so important, would you say? It seems like a lot of massage therapists, they've maybe been taught a little bit about it or really not divulged into it.
Assessment is that, how can you treat, okay, let's do assessment with a doctor. You go into a doctor, he goes, I think you need back surgery. He doesn't take an MRI, he doesn't take an x-ray. How would he has to assess you. We have to have the same thing in place. We have such a responsibility to the general public to, number one, not waste their time. We don't have the opportunity now to make any kind of economic, we have to be more on top of our game with assessment so that we're quick and to the point. And a lot of times massage therapists, because they're so great with palpatory skills, they think they can figure it out by just feeling their way through it rather than looking at function. In my workshop I gave a great example. Ida Roth, would she be famous today if she hadn't done assessment?
No.
Exactly. And all of our therapy is based on Ida Roth. She was the first massage and movement therapist. And truly, we really wouldn't be here if she hadn't looked at gait, looked at myofascial lines, and then said, you know what? I'm going to fix this. I'm going to look at this. I'm going to rearrange that, and I'm going to take these fascial lines. And then she watched him do gait again, and she made a difference. And all of a sudden, the whole country was like, oh my goodness, here's a woman who can really make a difference. And she's looking at someone, assessing it, addressing it, and then reassessing it, and addressing it, and making a difference. And that's what we have to do. We have to make a difference. If we're going to survive, we have to make a difference. The economic climate's not going to allow us not to make a difference with someone.
Yeah, exactly.
Now there is just stress relievers, and I love those people, and I want those people on my, when I just want a stress massage, that's one thing.
Yep.
But 80, maybe 90% of the populace comes to us with a real chronic problem. They either come with trauma or chronic that we have to assess.
Yep.
Should they be in our office? That's me.
Yeah, what kind of workshops do you offer them?
So I offer 5 different workshops. I offer cervical solutions, which is working with the cranial cradle. Also, the one that I presented this weekend, which was locomotive power. And also this weekend was shoulder dysfunction. Golf ability, which is working with all rotational athletes from baseball, golf, and tennis. And then flexibility, how to become a flexibility coach. It's really important with flexibility to know the right range of motion and why are you stretching. So we kind of made it a coaching program. We teach PNF stretching along with some muscle energy.
Okay, perfect. And how do people get a hold of you then?
Mostly through the website.
Okay.
At DebbieRobertsSeminars.com is the easiest way to do it. I also have an office in Stewart, which you're welcome to call there too.
Okay.
Massage and fitness professionals.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Ryan.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.